So I started programming when I was grade 5 at the age of 10 during the COVID era. So whilst others were playing and watching TikTok, I started doing programming. So when I came here at Tinod, I had I had an option to join robotics as a programmer. So they noticed my programming skills as I can program Python and Java at once. So they took me. Then I programmed one of their robots which went to Senegal. So that robot had an option of autonomous mode, which meant that it could operate by itself. So I programmed that robot. Then when I went to Geneva, Switzerland, the gold-winning robot, I was one of the programmers. Then the one in Singapore. So programming has impacted me and my life because right now I'm working on a system at the school. Since if you have something, if you're God gifted in a in a specific area, you have to use it to own advantage. So right now I'm now making a website for the school and also a bus tracking system which helps other students in my school, and I hope I can introduce it to other different schools. And robotics and programming has impacted my life because it has showed me a lot of cultures in different areas, and also learning about how to handle because when you're doing robotics you encounter a lot of people with different attitudes, so you know how to adapt in every situation. And also the ability of speaking several languages.
The Minister of ICT and the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education are critical partners when it comes to us having digital education to schools. You realize that His Excellency, our President, Dr. Idi Mnangagwa, has very much fostered on us having a digitalized 2030. And now he's saying we need to accelerate it and be able to do it as early as 2028. And for us to be able to do this, we have realized, together with the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, that it's important that we introduce robotics and coding at schools. We need to catch these children young so that at least they can appreciate and understand how we can then be able to also achieve a digitalized economy. We need to understand that the fourth industrial revolution has come to be with us and it's not going anywhere. And what we need to do is for us to look for strategies that will make sure that we achieve this. And for us as the Minister of ICT, we have worked with the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education for us to procure the ICT side of things, especially the hardware side, where you realize that we have ICT labs per school. And also we have said that within their curriculum, we're going to also to assist them on the technical side so that we're able to achieve and also make sure that we have robotics and coding being introduced at all schools. Tinod is just one of the schools, but there are other schools. But of course, it has done exceptionally well. Now you see they're going to Italy, where they're also going to be having these competitions. But we're saying that all schools need to be having this. And we're happy that the national coordinator has said that they also want to introduce even this robotics, even the rural areas. What we need to do is for us to make sure that within the rural areas, we'll also have to make sure that there is power that has to be also supplied there. And at the same time, within the rural areas, there needs to be efficient and reliable connectivity. This will assist in us being able to achieve a digitalized 2030.